Alright. So I guess only for my own personal future references here. We've got to start hacking away at this. Fuck, simplicity doesn't really answer it. I gotta try to figure out why these girls keep showing up and talking to the same crackheads over and over. People like Natalie Portman are supposedly smart enough, so unless I'm right, Natalie Portman was whacked and replaced. Which isn't that hard to do, especially these days, people. And also, I'm really concerned with everybody's ability to, label me instantly crazy and insane when they're doing what I'm reporting pretty regularly themselves. Or have you not once gotten together with a group of people to play a prank on somebody? That group of people was in on it. There was a few people that weren't. Tomato, tomato with what's going on behind me. But why keep doing it? Why keep trying to tack me to this thing? I'm not doing it. Sorry. Never gonna happen, especially when you idiots are trying to charade a fake version of it. Why won't you just pick it up and go? We're going on 5 years of these idiots doing the same fucking thing day in and day out, trying to prove metaphysical status. They've got one trick which revolves around me, and though they seem to prove themselves on a regular basis, they keep getting left here and forced to prove it more. And so I can almost see this Angelina Jolie lady sort of wide-eyed and agreeing with everything being told to her from the crackheads. Then she gets in her car and shuts the door, and her entourage snicker and giggle as they drive away. As the crackheads snicker and giggle, everybody just fucking each other over. Giant big smiles on their faces. So what's the urgency revolving around me with these people? You can't tell me Angelina Jolie doesn't have more fanatical fans to fuck with. People sending her, death threats and stalking her house and shit. I took 2 steps towards her house. She flew to Africa. That told me a lot. Then you got people like Natalie Portman having John Wick show up to their house, threatening their lives with a rape kit bag. And somehow that dude's not more interesting to fuck with? Why does she keep showing up here and fucking with me? Could be someone that looks enough like her to pull it off. I've commented on that before. I can't imagine there aren't a few people here and there that can pull off enough of a Tom Holland vibe and just have the same looking dog. Yeah, I'm in between photo shoots right now. Let's fuck with this guy. Just because they can do it. But I don't know. It takes money, it takes pull, it takes an entourage of people like I've been documenting. And everybody's ignoring the obvious, and that part's kind of nauseating as well. How the fuck are you girls gonna believe the same fucking tricks over and over and over? And why? So back to a different video that I made earlier today. These conversations, these leading conversations these girls are being led into, towards less of let's show you something and more of come here and let me show you something. The second they buy into it, they're believing whatever they're pointed at to look at. How many of those girls are actually believing it? How many of those girls are just playing along because they get off living vicariously? I was watching this Watch People Die Inside YouTube video. I like those. And there was this one video clip. It was really fucked up. But it was this girl Snapchatting with this guy, and she sends him a picture of herself and a text that says, "Do you want to see my horse cock?" And the dude replies, "No, I have a girlfriend, thanks for asking though," or something like that. And the girl replies with an LOL, that's, oh wait, what did I say? And so the dude replies the original message, and the girl gets it, and then sends it to that guy's girlfriend saying, "Look at what your boyfriend just sent me." They do that evil, dumb shit. Sitting around bored on the couch watching a romantic comedy, mad that their friend has a boyfriend, so they would totally throw a wrench and cause people to agonize and torture with a smirk. The lengths it's allowed to go is another puzzling part. It's like every little miniature project that has evil as its intent goes off without a fucking hitch. A missile defense system to try to knock that shit out of the sky, though, that's glitchy. It doesn't work. Nobody wants to. I'm fucking exhausted. So, how do we go about this? To let a giant group of drug addicts and meth addicts torture rape girls with an excuse. Because I downloaded pictures of Megan Fox in a bikini? Guilty. This like smug, arrogant out him. That's why we're gonna commit evil deeds and then come up with an excuse later. Son of a bitch. So I'm still trapped by these parameters. They want me to get up and beat up a crackhead, send me straight to jail with a giggle. Until I do that, they're gonna hellaciously make fun of me for not doing it. In the meantime, I've got this giant ass squad of people dedicated to torture raping girls in the most inhumane ways possible because somehow society has entered a phase to where they're getting off on it. Everybody just grinning and winking, making fun of me and laughing hysterically with a giant giggle as their excuse. So, fucking ugly, retarded world. Man, to be a swine. I wish, dude. Sometimes I really do wish. The things I could have done on this planet. Fucking reach I would have had. But no, I'm stuck behind. Jealous retards. Mass blob of stupid people who only know how to lie and hurt other people. Very much. This whole zombie craze. The Walking Dead. These massive hordes of mindless nobodies whose only job is to fuck people over and eat them alive. A mass swarm of fucking parasites just bobbing around, devouring anybody who isn't zombie. You're either one of us or you die. And the whole world is like, they're not just letting it happen, they're helping it. Until they're the victims, and then it's weird. I mean, it's like literally walking into a giant science lab, and there's like a half-finished fusion reactor that can grant wishes, but the entire mass of people who could be doing cool stuff is rolling around on the ground, torturing each other, and coming up with giggly excuses as why. It's whatever, man. Keep churning this dumb bullshit out until fucking sky finally cracks.